There are three things here in the state of California, the wonderful and oftentimes horrible state of California, that are extraordinarily predictable. Number one, you've got the weather. Weather, of course, is extremely predictable. You can guess the temperature at any given date way ahead of time. As long as you're guessing somewhere between, say, 68 and 74, you're probably going to be right. So that part's good. You've got, and that's one of the reasons that I'm still out here. You have the predictability of ignorant voters, voters that can be sold a bag of goods so easily because they're told one thing. It sounds pretty good, at least on the surface level, and then they come to realize later that, holy crap, you mean there were consequences, there were repercussions that nobody told us about? Imagine that. Let's just keep doing it again and again and again because that's what voters do out here. And then the third predictable thing is that California lawmakers will invariably take advantage of the aforementioned ignorance of voters and pass bills that are designed to come in, fail miserably, hurt the people, and then get them to go back on it. Then they'll come up with some other harebrained scheme to take advantage of the people. This is how they're able to maintain power. Hurt the people, and then promise that they'll make it better next time, and then hurt them again, and then promise that they'll make it better next time. And voters are like, okay, but this one better work. Okay, you guys are like 0 for 17, or your last 17 pieces of legislation. Well, arguably, something that's even more predictable than any of those three things are the results of the recent law that's going into effect early next year that will raise the wages of the minimum wage for fast food workers up to $20 per hour. Of course, the result is that they're having to lay people off, and we're not talking about a small number of people. As a matter of fact, Pizza Hut, one of the largest, two of the largest operators of Pizza Hut out here in the state, they are eliminating an entire position, that being the position of delivery driver. According to KTLA.com, California Pizza Hut operators laying off all delivery drivers, every single one of them. Two large Pizza Hut operators in California are laying off all their delivery drivers ahead of a new state law that raises the minimum wage for fast food workers to $20 an hour. The layoffs impact hundreds of Pizza Hut locations across the state, including various places here in Southern California as well as Northern California. It's up and down. Okay, you got San Bernardino, you got Sacramento, LA, Orange. It's just hitting pretty much everywhere, and that will harm at least 1,200 workers. These are people that generally they've been, anybody who's familiar with delivery drivers, they make tips. Okay, and that's one of the reasons they don't get paid a higher hourly wage, because they do get to get cash. That's one of the advantages of being a delivery driver. Well, I guess they're gonna have to go work for Uber Eats or Grubhub or DoorDash or something, because Pizza Hut is definitely heading in that direction. At least they'll do that for now. Unfortunately, California's we're going after, as if I'm having anything to do with it. The state is going after gig employees as well. So who knows? Maybe we just won't have any delivery at all, thanks to the lunacy. And notice I didn't say idiocy. It's lunacy. It's not idiocy. They know what's happening. I'm talking about specifically the lawmakers. They knew that this would be the result. They knew ahead of time. They planned on it. They like this stuff. They want people to be hurt. They want them to be desperate. They want them to be downtrodden, because hurt, desperate, and downtrodden voters are easy to manipulate and easy to get them to say, okay, I guess we'll give the Democrats one more shot. Unfortunately for me, that means that chances are I'm going to have to actually get up off my butt at some point and go get my own food. Gosh. Patriots across the nation get their news on a daily basis at thelibertydaily.com. I am the editor over there. I take great pride in that fact, and we do what I consider to be a fantastic job of keeping Americans truly informed, getting around the BS of corporate media and exposing the actual truth to the people. Go to thelibertydaily.com today.